so that'll come there in a second.
Accept.
And then I just shoot the Lincoln Sugarwood, which you're already on top of.
Okay.
Philip, here we go. I know, that was so quick. See you guys on standby. Gary, that's gooder.
We'll take it.
Good morning, crew. Danielle, it's so good to be back, gang. Everyone had a vacation week, but now it's time for lots of fitness. Because we have a run workout today. Oh, yay. Let's see the high knee variation real quick.
Dang. Yeah, actually, I was looking at. So I came in here thinking I knew what the workout was. And Ellie was like, "It's a run day." I'm like, "No, it's not."
But are you?
But
You might be
it
confused.
is. It is a run day. 3-minute clock. Okay. Okay.
All right. Well, crew, good morning. You have Jen and Ellie in the house today for a little, like she said, a little run workout, but we have some options, so we're kind of excited about this morning, guys.
Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Here we go.
Ah, there we go. Philip. Oh, Philip loves the Echo bike. Philip, no Echo bike. Echo bike's for later. Gary, all the cows. Willie, thank you for your input. Hello in Georgia. Eilish, we back. Oh, Philip. Gary, look at all these wrenches. You guys are so cool. That makes me so happy. I do love that t-shirt. It's this weekend.
No, it is this weekend.
Mayhem for Freedom. What is it? It's support of
Rescue Freedom
Okay.
to help with human trafficking. So it's a global event, and you
gonna be
can
so
do
awesome.
it at your house, you can do it at your gym, grab a friend, and then 100% of the net proceeds, like the shirt, registration proceeds, every bit goes to Rescue Freedom. And
That's
they're in
gonna be
21
awesome.
countries.
Dang.
Yeah, 21 different countries, and they rescue on average like 12 victims every single week.
So that's a big deal. So if you guys can jump in this weekend, we've got a workout set up. You can do it anywhere in the world. We're pretty pumped about it. So it's going to be exciting. I know, Willie,
Yes.
as soon as you see walking on toes, it's like, I know. Oh, yay, guys, that's awesome. Okay, crew, so we have a little bit of a modified Hinshaw warm-up to start. Actually, I don't need to show you the board because we're just going to go through it. And then we'll get into our run with our options. We even have a backpack option today. Aria, yes, that'll be awesome. Joe, those are, Jet and Joe said hope and pray are appropriate words for a run workout.
They're like sister shirts.
They really are. Hostess, good afternoon in Russia. Heck yes.
I guess I'll do body weight to show the option.
So I think I'm gonna do the backpack version.
Okay.
So if you want to do dumbbells, you're more than welcome. Or you can do the body weight, which I actually think of all three versions, guys, I think the body weight is actually the hardest.
For sure.
So if you want to do that, that would be fantastic. Okay, guys, so we're gonna start, as you can kind of see, we'll walk back. So we're gonna be taking 10-yard increments, doing our bit of our modified Hinshaw warm-up. So what that looks like is we're gonna start warming up our ankles and our hips. So we'll do walking on our toes, out and back, our heels, we'll walk with our feet out, our feet in, we'll be walking on the balls of our feet. Then we'll be doing some lunging, and we'll go through that a little bit when we get there, and then just a little bit of dynamic warm-up, and then we're ready to run. And whatever else you need to warm up. So sometimes I like a little extra warm-up for run days. Philip, I mean, that would keep it super interesting. I actually love like alternating during
do too.
workouts. Makes me feel better, but I'm gonna do the
It goes faster.
100%. The backpack version, since Jen so kindly, thank you, volunteered to do the jumping lunge version, which I think sounds pretty rough. Heart rate, 1 million.
1 million.
All right, guys, so we're gonna start walking on our toes. I'm still so sore from this weekend. Well, yesterday, so this weekend on GHD workout, so we're gonna walk on our toes back. And then yesterday was GHD total bar. And I was like, I can't. But it was fun. Who doesn't like starting the week with core? Now we're gonna walk on our heels, guys. Erica, good morning. Which version are you gonna do? Oh, nice, Gary.
Oh yeah, which version is everybody doing? That'd be interesting.
Yes. It's a variety, and it's a lot of times it's like limited by like space. Like you have Anders that does a lot of the workouts in the kitchen, which is amazing. Wow, it gets me super fired up. Anders always getting it done. Erica, minimal, nice. Eilish, have you done this yet? Oh, you're doing yesterday's. Yes, good luck. 100 burpees. Tell Gary how much you love it. Erica, no, I would 100% rather do dumbbell snatches than jumping lunges. Jumping lunges are so tough. All right, guys, so now we're gonna go with our toes pointed out. Alex, good morning. I know, Alex. You see that? Gary's got a wrench now. Philbot's AI is expanding. And we're gonna walk back with our toes out, guys. Jen, I think it's warm enough to like even open the front doors. I'm kind of
It really
excited
is.
about this.
Well, I saw the temperature when I left. It said it was in the 40s. This is not 40s.
No, that's why I came in fleece.
This is not.
Now, have we done our toes in? I've been chatting.
We did do toes. Oh, toes in. No.
Toes in. Okay, toes in this time. Anders. Oh, Anders, I hope you feel better. Yes. Anders, I'm so amazed by the kitchen workouts are awesome. Someone else posted they were doing wall walks in their kitchen. I was like, I love that they committed to the crew. Like, and frankly, I would do the same thing. As you guys have seen when I've done the workouts in Florida, I've totally stripped the stucco off my dad's wall. I still don't know if he's noticed yet. And guys, I think I found a solution to the pull-up bar, but that's a discussion for later. There's like a side of his house, like there's no like pull-up bar in the area, so there's nowhere to like obviously pull. So I'm like, I wonder if he'll notice. Like I thought I could put like some bamboo on the top and like a pool noodle across the bar, so he thinks it's like an overhang. But then I'm like, maybe I just, I still have to find someone to drill into the wall. So, okay guys, now we're gonna lunge, and whatever leg you lunge forward with, I'm gonna grab the opposite arm and I'm gonna reach up and over, and you're gonna feel an awesome stretch in your hip and in your lat. Philip, see, that's it. And I used to tell him, don't tell Big John, that's my dad's name. So every time I did something, I do that with Rich too. When you draw on the floor here, he doesn't like people drawing on chalk on the floor. Don't tell Rich if you've got my back. All right, guys. So we're gonna lunge forward, grabbing that opposite arm, reaching up, pulling over. I love that stretch. So good. It's my favorite. And just out to where I don't feel my abs from the GH. Seriously, like. That was Friday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, I'm one maybe behind you, and I still similar feel my maybe tomorrow, but probably not after yesterday.
It didn't, like, they were sore, or I can tell you here, but it wasn't, it didn't hurt too bad. It just felt like I had a bunch of ab work, which obviously, until I got on the rower for the wall row.
That's what you know. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, on the way back, we're going to do just a twist to the right and to the left, keeping our spine nice and neutral. If you can feel it on the rower or on a sneeze, you know, like you did. Legitimate. Oh, that's awesome. Nice job, guys. Oh, a little crack in my spine on that one.
Oh, that's gonna feel good.
Oh. Anders, see, you're right. I think I just need to bite the bullet. But now I have in my garage like a little hydraulic up and down rig, but it's too close to the wall. So like the gymnastics, like I really can't do toe to bar. You can't do bar muscle, can't do anything like that. And the Rogue has those folding sideways racks. So I'm thinking I just need a whole like wall, but I really don't know how I'm gonna hide that. That's a lot more difficult to hide, but I'm like, if I'm gonna get a pull-up bar, why would I not just get a folding, I don't know. We'll see. All right, guys, now we're gonna work into our dynamic warm-up. Just a couple quick things. We're gonna do some high knees. We're gonna start in place, focusing on some quick turnover, bringing those knees nice and high. Then on the way back, we're gonna do butt kicks. So just bringing our heel to our butt really quickly. And I think that's last for our Okay. Oh, and then we'll do 1 round of 10 lunge elbow to floor and 10 inchworms. I'm gonna open this door real quick, and then last 2 dynamic.
Here, I'll get it. Which one?
Oh,
This one?
yeah. It's just so nice and warm, guys. I just get excited about the sunshine. Just listened to a podcast about how important it is to get sunlight early in the day. How it's good for you. It's good for all those chemicals in your brain. So they say, allegedly.
I'll believe that one.
Yeah,
I'll take
same. All right, guys, so we're gonna start with those high knees out and then our butt kicks back. Now we'll do our butt kicks on the way back, guys. And then we'll have 10 lunge total, elbow to floor. Get that nice stretch in the hips, and then 10 inchworms. No, still sore good. Oof. You guys can stay down there for a second if you want to get into those hips a little bit. My hips and low back are still a little tight. Pretty much my whole center of my body is sore again. The only thing not sore is my heart, I think. Aria, it was, I just recently listened to the Andrew Huberman podcast. I listen to him all the time. He's a Stanford neurobiologist. He's amazing. He has really, really awesome podcasts that are super applicable to just the human body in general, and I don't want to say he dumbs it down, but he puts it in a way that everyone can understand, which is really cool. And it was the most recent podcast on hormones and things like that, and that's why he was talking about how light affects your sleep and the rest of your day, what times of day it's important, if you have access to it each time a year. It was just really fascinating overall. It's crazy. You don't think about a lot of things he talks about, and you're like, huh, that makes sense. The human body's so smart. I didn't count, guys. That's got to be around 10. Oh, sure. The lunge elbow to floor. I know we're a little bit out of frame. So I'm just lunging forward, and I'm bringing that same elbow to the ground. And obviously it's based on mobility, so if you can't get that elbow all the way down, that's okay. I've been doing this for years, and that elbow's not near the ground at all. Perhaps I should do more yoga. So that's what that looks like. And then the inchworm, you have your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. You're gonna walk those hands out into a push-up position, touch that chest to the ground. You can use your knees if you like. Press back up, walk those hands to your feet. So you'll have 10 of those. Sorry, I hope that helps. I can move the camera down too if we need to for the movements. Our little camera stand. We need one of those object tracking cameras.
Oh, man.
And they say face tracking, but all the reviews I watch say like you have to be wearing like a hat or sunglasses or something to make it actually find you. Yeah. So guys, if you need any additional warm-up for the run, I happen to love leg swings. It's one of my personal faves. So you can do some leg swings. I usually do them forward, then to the side. Those are just some of my personal favorite for running. All right, guys, so let's grab this and we will go through this workout. I'm sure you guys are as pumped as I am for Tuesday run day. No problem. Is it Zandoff? I could totally be saying that wrong. If I am, I apologize. So, crew, for our workout today, all of which include running and 4 sets. So, how the 4 sets are gonna work is there gonna be a 3-minute clock. So you're gonna perform this work within the 3 minutes, and then you're gonna get a 1-minute rest in between. How the run is going to work is, well, first things first, I'll tell you what it is, and then we'll tell you about where to stop, because we kind of have a little bit of a cap because we want you to be able to do both movements within it. So for body weight, in all the versions, we have 4 sets of a 3-minute clock. And how that'll work is within that 3 minutes, you're gonna run 300 meters as a buy-in or do 1 minute of high knees. So I know sometimes high knees, we do 45 seconds for shorter distance and things like that, but for this one, for our needs today, we're gonna do a 1 minute of high knees, and then the remainder of that 3 minutes will be max jumping lunges. And that's gonna get really tough. Those jumping lunges for 2 minutes, guys, it's gonna be difficult. Have 1 minute rest between sets, and you'll do that 4 times. For the backpack option, love having a backpack option. I think that's what I'm gonna do today, guys. Same idea, 4 sets, 3-minute clock. You'll have that 300-meter backpack run or 1 minute of high knees, and then max rep backpack step back lunges, 20 pounds for the men, 14 for the women, or whatever you have to throw in your backpack. And then for minimal, what Jen is doing for us today. She's doing the body weight. What am I talking about? The body weight, I think, is the toughest version, guys. Just a side note. For minimal, same idea, 3-minute clock, 300-meter run, and then max rep, alternating dumbbell snatches, 50-pound for the men, 35 for the women, 1 minute rest between sets. So other small caveat there, guys, if you are doing the run, if you get to the 2-minute mark and you're not finished with the run, then step off the runner or make sure you do like a run that's like a minute out and a minute back if you don't have a 300-meter mark, and do the remainder of the time, that last minute of the movement you're choosing. So either the max jumping lunge, the backpack step back lunge, or the alternating dumbbell snatch. Stefan, good morning. Any questions on that? We'll go through those movements really quickly. So that's my demo girl in the house. Oh, I love it. Although I don't, can you dumbbell snatch? I don't want to make you dumbbell snatch. Yeah. Let's start, we'll go through in order. So we'll start with the jumping lunge. Truly, don't feel like you have to, no pressure.
Yeah. She just needs a little prime.
Yeah, just a little. Make sure you guys, as Jen is saying, let's make sure we're nice and warm. If you have anything bothering you or you're super sore like we happen to be, make sure to get that extra warm up. We want you primed and ready. It's better to be overwarm than underwarm. I say that and I'm the worst in the world at it. I'm like, I'm frozen solid, let's work out.
Here we go.
But that's just the reality. Yes. So for that first version, guys, we'll start with the high knee. So we'll just have Jen show you a high knee really quickly. So that's just see her fast knees. That looks great. So you guys, she's doing an excellent job of doing that nice and challenging. Some people will do a lower knee, but the way she's doing it, that'll really, really mimic a run. So if you can, you'll have 1 minute of those high knees or that 300-meter run. And then for that bodyweight version, we have jumping lunges, guys. So if you feel a little unstable on your lunge, you can make the bottom, the base of your lunge. I know this camera's like a little, I'll try to point it down a little. You can make the base of that lunge a little wider if you feel unstable. So she's gonna try not to slam that knee on the ground, just tap it on the ground just like that. And again, guys, if you want to get your heart rate crazy high really quickly, try a jumping lunge. So recognize, guys, even a minute of that is going to be challenging. So if you need to break up that minute or that 2 minutes, if you have 2 minutes of doing it, just be aware it's going to get challenging pretty quickly. So just be smart about how you break that up.
We're fighting with the phone.
I know, it's so crooked. Is it okay now? Is it better?
So, what do you guys think?
I'm just being nitpicky, gang.
That's good.
And for our backpack version, guys, so I'm gonna be running with my backpack, throwing whatever you can in the back there, and then I'll just be doing the step back lunge. So same idea, I'm just gonna be stepping back, tapping that knee to the ground if I have a knee sleeve, or usually like to do it on a towel or something soft, or just be really aware, we just don't want you slamming that knee into the ground. So you'll just have the remainder of that time with the weighted step back lunges. Julie, same. I know, I start thinking about Murph. Hopefully we'll bring Murph Mondays back. We did that on M30 for the longest time and it was really fun.
Just getting you ready for next month.
Yes. Jules, they're just hard on you, huh? You guys, it's just, what if I'm wearing a weighted vest backwards? You know, maybe she's right.
Yeah. Guys.
No timeout, yeah. Maybe we'll put you guys in timeout, Alex, Gary, Philip, Julie, we're on your side. I mean, we're on everyone's side, but you know. All right, guys, and last but not least, same idea. You either have that minute of high knees, which Jen already showed you, and then you'll move into that alternating dumbbell snatch. I was gonna say,
Here?
perfect.
Okay.
So the dumbbell snatch is from the ground today, guys, so she's tapping the head of that dumbbell. You can switch overhead if you feel comfortable doing so. If not, you can switch on the ground. That's perfect. See that speed she has pulling off the ground, guys? That's the biggest thing about the dumbbell snatch. Sometimes we feel that weight in our hand and we move a little slower. Quick off the ground using those hips just like Jen did. Perfect. Beautiful, beautiful dumbbell
That's all
snatches.
those I'm gonna do for today.
And now we're done. See you guys later. Goodbye. That was a great warm up. All right, gang. So, any questions? It's pretty self-explanatory. We're just gonna have 4 sets of that, basically 3 minutes on, 1 minute off. If you get to 2 minutes, stop what you're doing and go into that second movement from the run, either that lunge or that jumping lunge, or that dumbbell snatch. Alex, she's not right. All right. Well, someone can look up the definition of a weighted vest, because I feel like that's going to be hard to actually find the perfect definition of. That we could make some debate over this. All right, gang. Let's see here. That's a wrap on that. My battle today is how not to get the backpack to chafe.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I usually take my shirt off and tuck it into my shorts because it hits right in that line.
Oh,
You know, from Amelia's picture, it's that one. I should have known better. I should have worn a parka today, gang. A parka. This camera in here. Oh.
there.
We didn't get all of it. Oh,
That delay always.
looking at the wrong screen. Just a little bit. Perfect. Danny Thruster.
I remember this story.
Yes. Well, yeah. You know. All right, crew. Hopefully, if anyone working along with, good luck. Anders, it feels so good to be back. That's what I'm talking about. Gary, that's better. I like it. Mr. Thruster, welcome. Anyone, it looks like his name is Trusner, but it's really Danny Thruster, and we just keep telling him he should just own it. Yeah. So, or either that, or I just didn't know how to pronounce it. But either way. All right, gang. Jen, are you all set? Meters ready to go? All right, crew. Let's time to rock and roll. No final questions or words. We're starting in 10 seconds. 4 sets. Here we go.
Here we go.
No. Oops. Oh no.
3. Doesn't count if you don't record
Doesn't
it.
count. True.
That's what I say about my backwards too.
Oh yeah. That usually happens to me like every year around like 7:30. Like, no, yep. I hit the buttons that told me to. Jen, you're a trooper. I'm like,
How much longer?
help!
I'm 5 in.
You're gonna walk in the barn and just find us laying on the ground. Nice job, guys. Good morning. Nice job, gang. 35 seconds. Whew. Nice job, guys. Crew, a lot of these versions are really high heart rate, so once you finish that run of the high knee, feel free to take a couple quick seconds, some deep breaths, stabilize that heart rate, and then right into that movement. We have 3, 2, 1. 1 minute rest, guys. 1 down, 3 to go. Volume a little bit here. Trying, at least.
I see what you did there, Stefan. Nice work. Nice work.
40 seconds, guys. Hopefully you guys are taking care of your knees also. How smart are you? That's the only way. It's ridiculous, but it's the only way. Pro tip on the backpack, guys, if you tuck your shirt into your shorts, you can keep from, everyone knows Haley's famous games photo. This keeps you from chafing. Starting in 5 seconds, guys. 3, 2, 1. Right into that movement, guys. Awesome work, gang.
Down to sets of 5 over here.
Awesome job in those lunges, Jen. Brave soldier going into those this morning. I've only scouted them, Jen, from the Fight Gone Bad style days. And I know a minute is like so hard, and that's with a transition. Great job, guys. 35 seconds.
Break it up in doable numbers. Just keep moving.
100%, guys. Like Jen said, sets of 5, 10, from the get-go so you can keep those lunges going. Ten seconds. And 5, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, guys. It's real. We got that Murph prep going today. The fan. We only get a minute. 2 more sets, guys. Almost there.
Yeah, if you're doing Murph, I would almost maybe start right now, just incorporating a couple movements.
100%. It'll make a big difference when it's time to get there. 25 seconds. Wow, that minute goes fast, guys. Thanks, crew. Halfway. Starting in 15. Thanks, Anders.
Down to 5.
3, 2, 1. And we're back. 3 of 4. 3 of 4. So now we're already over the hump.
I talk in the part down to 3.
Yes.
It's easy to be over.
And that's how I felt it too. Like once you start the first step, it's like, what is that mind?
Yeah, my mind's not here.
Yeah, it's gone. Nice job, guys. One minute, crew. Thirty-five seconds. Almost there. As you get more tired, guys, really be intentional about those movements. Try not to be slamming the knee. Like Jen said, pick some smart sets. If you're doing those jumping lunges or those snatches.
Five seconds, Ellie.
5 seconds in. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, girl, one
Yes.
more. One more. Nice job. Jen's crushing it over there.
Ugh. I don't know. Just trying to
This is
keep
the
up with
superstar version. Oh.
keep up with her.
All right, guys, 50 seconds and last set. Almost there, gang. It's a fun one. All right, guys, 35 seconds. Thanks, Philip. Thanks, Eilish. Last one.
Yes,
15 seconds. Best one. George, jumping lunges I think are worse.
Totally.
Frankly. I think they're the hardest movement.
They're a close relative.
Yep. 3, 2, 1. Nice work, guys. Whew. Last set. Alexandra, welcome back. Hopefully you do this fun one today.
It's not that bad. No, you can do it, for sure.
Wait, are those words?
It's that bad.
It's that bad. Nice job, guys. Good job, Jen. 50 seconds. Oh,
Yeah, Ellie.
thanks.
Hadn't stopped once.
Oh. Endurance to my core. I love the methodical movements. Not so much the jumping lunges. But I do love doing them from time to time, guys.
Me too.
It's one of my favorite travel workouts. If I'm ever traveling, I always throw out jumping lunges or air squats because you're gonna get a great bodyweight workout no matter where you are.
Yeah, that plyometric really fires.
100%.
The fast switch.
6 seconds, guys. 3,
Stamina.
2, 1. Woo, how'd it go? Nice job.
Good work.
Great job, guys.
Good work. One more for good measure.
She sounds like Rich. He always says, you might as well.
It's just one more.
You might as well. Great job, guys. Oh yeah, dumbbell snatches over jumping lunges. It's definitely different. I mean, if you're a fast twitch athlete, guys, if you like explosive movements more, a jumping lunge might be easier for you. But if you're more endurance, it's gonna be really challenging. And they're challenging regardless. Are you more of a fast twitch or slow twitch athlete, Jen?
Well, until today I would have said fast switch.
So guys, it's even hard for fast twitch
I need some
athletes.
practice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Used to be, maybe.
I think you are, definitely. All right, guys, so we're gonna cool down here for a second. Use this, wow, the minute's already gone by, but it's okay. Thanks, Eilish. But then we're gonna do some accessory here, which is gonna be tempo bench, row, and seated curl. So I'll grab us a bench. Awesome. And I'll grab a lighter dumbbell. Danielle, did you do the snatches? Yeah, they look awesome. Guys, it's officially warm weather time. I'm pretty pumped about that, not gonna lie. Even though the weather said it was gonna be like 40 something, we're definitely sweating. Yes. So bench. Yeah,
double or single bench. It just says dumbbell, so I would think 2 double.
Okay. You want to be our lovely demo girl, Jen?
Yeah.
She's like, she comes to work out, and I'm always like, Jen, please, more workout.
Okay.
So guys, these are gonna be tempo bench today. So how we're gonna do that for both our bench and our row movement is we're gonna have a 2-second descent. So she'll go down 1, 2, fast up. 2-second descent, fast up. So you'll have 10 of those. And then once you finish your 10 tempo dumbbell bench, we'll have, I don't know if there's, let's see if they're bent over row. So we're just gonna have her do a nice hinge. If you have a bench, you can use a bench. But I always say like you're catching your breath. See how she has that nice flat back and she's pulling that dumbbell to her hip, guys, not to her shoulder, because we wanna engage her whole lat there. So you'll have that double dumbbell bent over row. And then last but not least, you had a demo the exact same 3 last time, super professional. Seated dumbbell curls, yep. So you can do them both at the same time, you can alternate, you can do hammer curls, just pick your variation that's gonna be best for your accessory, whatever you need to work
Pick
on.
them up and put them down.
Yep, she's got it. So guys, any questions?
Funny noises are encouraged.
100%. And if you do, take a video and send them to us. Hashtag, yeah, that totally makes you do more reps. 100%. See, Alexandra, you definitely knew. You're definitely on it. Well, guys, that was curls for the girls, Alexandra. I think that's what they say, or something like that. Hashtag beach season. I don't know. It depends who you talk to. I don't remember the last time I've done a dumbbell curl. I've kindly asked her to do them the last 2 times we've done them. Even though they are very, very good for you. Especially, so for instance, if you're an athlete like Haley or Annie Thorisdottir, anyone, if you've noticed, has hypermobility in their elbows, meaning when you do a handstand hold or walk, your arm isn't in that exact straight line. Curls is what you need to do, because that's going to strengthen the front side here and keep that arm from hyperextending. That's just a random fact, but in case you need to work on it.
Yeah, knowledge bomb. I like
Yeah,
that.
actually, Scott Panchich told us about that one time, that he did that with his siblings a lot because they had that hypermobility in their arms also. So curls definitely have their purpose there too. Also beach season, whatever you know. Whatever
Curls
you
for the
say.
hypermobility.
Yeah. That's going to be the new hashtag. See, she's a marketing guru, guys. You know.
Same ring to it.
We'll come up with something. Hola, in Mexico. So we're doing the 5th round. I know, she said it, right? Like, she's just obviously hangs out with Rich too much. The old saying used to be run it back. Oh. It used to be run it back. And people were like, what does that mean? It's like you're doing it again. Not around the entire thing again. Now it just says rounds. We've like graduated. Your little fingers are hypermobile, Eilish. We're gonna have to get you some little dumbbells. You know how they have like those little skateboards? We'll get you the little dumbbells.
That's funny.
Oh, Danny, I'm gonna call you Mr. Thruster. I liked how Gary said that, Mr. Thruster.
Austria. Wow.
I mean, I feel like Ken's gonna have to make a cameo as he's walking in. Ken, we see you! He can't hear me. I didn't holler loud enough.
The people.
Ken, you need to make your daily M30 cameo. Today's our public live, Ken.
Oh. I thought this was just a...
Yeah, for sure, Alexandru.
Yeah, the question marks are
Philip,
always
I know you
scary.
are. Yes. The question marks are always scary. We got Ken in the house today. Ken, you're gonna have to take the elevator down a little bit. I know, I got him to put the camera back up where it goes. Oh, Yellow Shorts guy, that's what they
Yeah,
named you
George, yeah.
after yesterday?
Until
But now you've got
today,
the blue,
until
I like
today,
the cobalt. Whoa, I took his role. I've got Yellow Shorts on today.
It's Yellow Shorts girl replacing Yellow Shorts guy.
Mr. Thruster, Ken living the dream. I call Danny Trusner Danny Thruster. It's a long story. We've talked about
No, it
it
makes
before.
sense.
I'll explain it, you know. Yellow Shorts guy.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, crew. Well, guys, hopefully we will see you over on Compete Live here shortly. There's some assault bike and some snatches on the agenda today.
It is 115 to be
Yeah, I saw you.
exact. Did I ruin it for you?
No, I did the
Yes.
math. Yeah, I did the math.
Jen, how are those like to feel like after the jumping lunges?
They're good. You know what I was thinking about while I was doing it was the snatch burpee box jump over workout that they were saying their legs just didn't work, and I can only imagine
how
doing.
that-
Yeah, that's that feeling of after about 5, I was like, just let me get both feet back on the ground.
Yes.
But it was good. It was
Fair.
a good challenge. Are typically minimal then, and like a dumbbell, which I do. I typically like a dumbbell. Maybe
Yeah,
try that
same,
and just
same.
get out of your comfort zone a little bit, because it's a minute to a minute and a half of work that is just going to kind of push that border.
Yes, that's awesome. Perfect. So Jen, with all the tips today on that, because that one definitely was really tough. The backpack version was really fun. I liked it as Murph prep, but again, like I just love paced methodical endurance, so I just picked a pace that I knew I could maintain, and then my focus was to try to push the run a little bit faster each time, and then just keep my same pace on the lunges. I also could have picked to choose to be more intentional on the lunges, and I could have picked a faster pace there, but for me, I wanted to try to push that pace with the backpack a little bit. So that was my strategy. With the dumbbells, it'd be the same thing. Either pick a pace, and I love Jen's idea of you guys pick a number that you try to hit, take a rest, and pick that number again. That's gonna push you to maintain that pace throughout the workout.
Yes.
So I love that tip from her there. And
I think just one more thing with this one, it's only 2 movements, and you can kind of maybe get lost in that, is before you even start, like set an intention. Like you were saying, like, okay, I'm gonna try and push the
Yeah.
pace a little bit
Love
more
that.
here than this. So before you start, when you're kind of in the throes of it a little bit, you want to quit. You're like, what's my intention? My intention
Yes.
is this one thing. It's not the whole thing.
yes,
So
100%. That's
tip
actually
too.
like one of my favorite tips of all time. Hinshaw talks about that a lot. Exactly what she just said. One of my favorite things. And it's always about what's your sticking point. So Jen hit the nail on the head there, guys. And don't forget your accessory today, gang.
and don't forget to register. Rescue for Freedom.
Yes.
Mayhem for Freedom.
Well, can we say one more time? Just in
Yes.
case you guys are late watching, we have Rescue Freedom this weekend. We're super excited about it.
Yes. So just a quick little speech and then we'll let you go. Mayhem for Freedom has partnered with Rescue Freedom, which is a nonprofit that rescues people being trafficked around the world. They're in 21 countries, and they have been doing it for, I wish I knew how many years, but they rescue an average of 12 victims every single week. So this event is going to benefit 100% of the net proceeds are being matched by Elevation and then are going to Rescue Freedom. So do the workout. We're going
Heck
to do
yes.
what we love to fight what we hate.
That's awesome.
And you can find it on mayhemmission.org.
Heck yes.
Thank you guys.
Hope you guys have an awesome day.